Hello circus friends! I hope you are all keeping well and keeping safe, and if you are able, using this time for as much self-improvement as possible. I know this is a really difficult time for a lot of people, but it won't last forever. Today's lesson is going to be like last week's, split into two parts. The first part is for those of you who just want to get your bodies moving. The second part will be a continuation of our headstands lesson. Alright, let's get started. In the first part of today's lesson, we're going to work on planks. If you've done planks before, great! Planks are fantastic for building core strength, and they're good for all levels of physical fitness. There are several variations of plank exercises, and we're going to explore a few of them today. First off, we're going to squat and walk with our hands into planks and walk back out again. Take care when you're doing the plank to maintain a straight line from your head to your feet. For now, we're not staying in the plank position, just reaching it for a second and walking back again and standing up. You don't have to do it at the same speed as I am. You can make yours faster or even slower. Here's what it looks like slow. Great. Next, we're going to hold our plank position. Make sure that your arms are perpendicular to the ground, hands directly underneath your shoulders, looking straight ahead of you to keep the head in the right position. You can either rest on the balls of your feet, or you can place your feet in the point position. This second position is slightly more challenging and also a good stretch for your feet. This particular plank works on both your core strength and your arm strength. If you feel like postponing arm strength workouts for another time, no worries. Simply bend your arms and rest on your forearms. Make sure your elbows are right beneath your shoulders in this case. Hold each plank for 30 seconds, and I recommend doing them 3 times. Next, we're going to walk our planks forward. Basically, we're going to move our hands forward while holding the plank so that our hands are no longer directly underneath our shoulders. Make sure that you don't do this on a smooth or slippery surface, or you might not be able to hold this position without slipping. Only walk your hands as far forward as is comfortable for you. This is harder than the regular plank, so I would recommend holding it for 15 to 20 seconds and doing it twice. Next, we're going to do shoulder touches. You go into the plank position with straight arms, then raise one hand to touch your shoulder, alternate with the other hand. You can do these shoulder touches 5 times on each side. Once again, if doing the plank with straight arms is difficult for you, you can just repeat the plank with bent arms. Next, I don't know what this exercise is called, but we did it in circus school every time we did planks, and it strengthens the core, which is our goal for today. You lay on your side, then push up with your elbow so that your elbow is underneath your shoulder. The right position is very important in these exercises. Notice we're still maintaining a straight line from the head to the feet, and only one foot is touching the floor. You can lift your upper arm straight up so it is parallel to the arm on the ground, or you can place the arm straight alongside your body. Hold this plank for 30 seconds, then turn over to the other side and repeat. Wonderful! The last thing we're going to do in this half of the lesson is a stretch. You're going to make an upside down V shape with your upper and lower body, keeping both arms and legs straight. Try and push your shoulders in this direction, almost like you're trying to bring your nose to touch the floor. Stay in this position and breathe deeply for 30 seconds to a minute. And you're done with the core workout for today. Awesome! For those of you leaving us now, don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't already. The rest of us will continue to our second lesson on headstands. If you missed the first lesson on headstands, you can go ahead and watch the video right here. Feel free to do your headstands against the wall if you can't quite hold them by yourself yet. I prefer the supported headstands, like I said in the previous video. You can choose between the tripod and the supported headstands, whichever you prefer. Now, we're going to put the core strength that we've just worked on to the test. We'll hold the tuck position, which is where your knees are tucked against your chest. We'll hold it for 10 seconds. Then, you bring your knees up to a half tuck, in which your thighs are parallel to the ground. Hold it for 10 seconds. Then finally you take your legs all the way up and hold for 10 seconds. Come back down to a half tuck for 10 seconds. And then to a full tuck for 10 seconds. And finally you come out of the headstand. You might have to try this a few times before you get it, and that is perfectly fine. You might want to remove the tension in your neck by turning your head gently from side to side before continuing. Next, we're going to do straddles. If you noticed how I went up into the headstand and would like to try and do the exact same thing, that would be great. Then, open into a straddle or middle split and hold for 10 seconds. Next, go into a half straddle and hold for 10 seconds. Then straight legs, half straddle again, full straddle, and back down. I will stop here because if you're learning to do headstands, this is already a good amount of work. If you're already fairly good at headstands, leave me a comment below and I will make a more challenging video for you next time. I hope you found today's video helpful. Please like and share our video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. You can also follow us on Instagram at Patatrak_Circus. Till next time, stay well and stay safe.